Spyro. Now only me, one life.
Now good morning my people. My name na Teacher Zazo, the only Zazoology teacher in Nigeria. Now here we dey on top of Goke program wey we call Link Up with the CEO. Now here we dey today to come link up with one of the CEO in our generation. Oya come make we go. My people, hope say una still dey follow me. Make I lead una, make una see where we dey go.
Make you know they shall like it. I don't want nobody to keep my matter kill. For this life I day, I want to be selling.
Good morning, miss. My name is Teacher Zazu. And how's business going?
Fine,
I'm sorry, I'm here to see the CEO of LakeLink Medical.
okay.
May I see? Good morning, sir. My name is Teacher Zazu. Nice meeting you, sir.
Oh, nice meeting you.
My oga, we come from Shola Image Production. The program where we dey run online na link up with the CEO. So we can't go through everywhere. We can't say LakeLink na baba for streets too, for market. So we can't come here and say make we do one or two interaction with you. My boss, sir, can you tell us your name? And aside that, where una get the word, that name LakeLink, where you get am from? Tell our people.
Yeah, you are welcome, Teacher Sasu. My name is Adegbenga Ismail Oluwadamilare. So I'm the CEO of LakeLink Medical and Laboratory Limited. First of all, let's do what is LakeLink Medical and Laboratory do? We deal on medical laboratory equipment, engineering equipment, scientific equipment, and educational materials. So the name of LakeLink Medical was derived from the name which I love, Olamilekan. So from there, I derived the name of LakeLink from Olamilekan, and concerning my discipline in school, microbiology. So I match some of two letters together to derive LakeLink Medical and Laboratory Limited. LakeLink Medical and Laboratory Limited is a company that was established in 2018. So far we've been doing well in the business, in the industry.
Okay, make you come look the matter from this side. Wetin you fit tell us will be one or two challenges wey when person dey grow up to come become big person like you, like CEO like this, go get some kind challenges wey you dey face for life. You fit tell our people one or two wey you don face and how you take overcome am.
So first of all, I would say apart from learning the job or apart from educational background, so I still have to learn the business aspect of this job. I think in presence of my boss, Mr. Mike Nwanse, back then in 2018, I start as an IT student when I start, because I went there to do my year industrial IT training. So that was how I started. I joined the company then back in 2008. So after the year of the training, so I decided to stay back due to when I look at the situation of our country, I look at it that you can't just rely on a school or your certificate or white collar job alone. So you need to have a second plan B for whatsoever you want to do. So and that's the reason why I try to learn the business part of the job. So I learned it for 11 years and a half before I was able to establish myself back in 2018. So, and the part of the challenges is, we don't have the government aspect of it. Our economy is not really that suitable for entrepreneurship. Because we don't have a continuity of a government.
Yes.
If particular governments start today, by the end of another 4 years that we are having another government in operation, you see another law, another this and that. You know, those are part of the challenges that we are facing regarding to that, and so many other things that I can't be mentioning because truly I'm here.
I still go by this way. Make I cut the long story short. So there are a lot of younger people who are looking up to you, say they won't become like Oga like you. It's not easy. Make I tell you, somebody learn trade for 11 years and you come out and you can't become something like this. Some other persons like that will be younger people like us, but they look forward, say they won't become like you in the future. Which advice you go give them?
Yeah, we advise the younger generation, the youth of nowadays, that first of all, money is not everything. Money should be the thing that should become last. Because you need to first of all discover who you are, discover yourself, and have a vision and a focus. You need to be focused. You need to know who you are, because it's when you understand who you are. What do you want to do? What can you do to the society? Yeah. That is when you are now talking. And you know, there is one adage that said knowledge is power.
Yes,
it's a key. Knowledge is really power, because when you have knowledge, you have more than billions. You can control the world with the word of knowledge. And if you look at it, youth of nowadays, they want to become a millionaire, they want to become rich overnight without not doing anything. You need to know, you need to be focused, you need to be determined, you need to have a plan for yourself that, okay, in the next 5 years, if I learn this trade, if I learn this job, if I go to school after my youth service, what can I do for myself? What do I need to go about? It's not all about I want to make money, I want to buy this, I want to buy that. So you need to pass through something. I remember there's a story of a guy that worked with me sometimes. I give him an opportunity to work with me. Since when I see that the guy is not doing anything, and I called him, I encourage him. But I see that we don't have, like what I said, you need to be focused and determined. Yes. And it's not about money all the time. You can't just wake up today and say you want to start living life like a Dangote or like your Tedola or a person of a Tony. No, you can't just do that. You just need to pave the way for yourself. You need to plan something on your own. If you graduate from school and you look for college job and you can't find one, that doesn't stop you to go and learn a trade. You can learn trade. There are so many work you can learn out there. There are so many knowledge you can acquire that can turn you to become somebody in life. And a Rome was not built in a day. It's a process. When I first started in 2018, how much did I start with? But opportunity comes for those who believe that we can do it. You understand? So I will advise the youth of nowadays not to waste their time, not to pursue, not to be living extravagant life or taking all these drug, all these kind of things that can turn their life to another thing.
Elders go talk say, a word is enough for the wise. The Lake Link don't talk wetin he think say if it be word advice for our younger generation who won't be like him. So my boss, my oga, I beg you, show us around, make you see what even they sell. Which business you know they do for here? Show us around.
Some of the common one and the usable one that is small, but it's vital for everybody to have at home. These are the BP monitors.
BP monitors. Okay.
So it's used to know the blood pressure monitor of people, like people that they have that they are hypertensive, high blood pressure. It can be found from anybody, even from the adults and even from the younger people, based on how we take care of our health. GP monitors, GPS, you can use this for educational purpose as well. Likewise, we can also use it in a personal use. So this one is called GP House. This is a rivatometer. It's called rivatometer. We have different type of this rivatometer. This one is analog. Then we have a digital type wheat also as well. So these are used to know the salt content and the sugar content of some of the production in the manufacturing company, to know the salinity. What do I mean by word of salinity? That's the salt. That is the salinity. So when they say breeze, also it depends on the range. We have different ranges based on the ranges. So the ranges determine what you want to know. The ranges vary for salts and for sugars, which are breeze. They call the one for sugar for breeze, but for the salts they call that one salinity. So we have, so this is a kind of cytospin centrifuge. This one is used in histopathology laboratory. They use it to do the blood separation of the serum of the blood sample, the white blood cell for the red blood cell. So and this is a microscope. So this is microscope. This is spectrophotometers. We use this one also to know the color contents of some sample specimen in the laboratory, both a medical laboratory, clinical laboratory, and industrial laboratory. This is laboratory incubators. So we use this. You know, like I said, our feed is interwoven because, you know, the educational aspects and medical aspects and industrial aspect as well. This is laboratory incubators. We use this in schools for teaching eggs, and likewise they use it in a manufacturer company. And likewise you can also use it in a clinical laboratory as well. So it's called laboratory incubator. This is a wind vane to know the study of weather in geography for schools.
This
so
one they like
they call 4 cardinal points: west, east, south, north, south, south, northeast, northwest. So they use this particular wind vane to study the, like a barometer, study of the wind. So that is what it's for.
Lake link. The next question be say, for the people where they watch us for house, we don't know the address. Please give us the address, the phone number, and the social media handle for Lake Link.
Lake Link Medical and Laboratory Limited, situated at Azion Plaza, 279, Old Abeokuta Road, 90th H, Tabo Agege, Lagos. Then our branch office is also at number 9, Orile Road, beside Unique Hotel. Tabo Agege, Lagos. Our phone number is 070 39 53 2012. Another number is 081 362 99160. Then our website is www.lakelinkmedical.com. Email address is info@lakelink.com.
Lake Link, we thank you for accepting us to come and do this interaction with you. Hope say when we call you some other time, you will allow us come.
So we really appreciate Mr. Sasu. Teacher Sasu.
The only professor of zoology in
Professor
Nigeria.
Sasu.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, welcome.
Now Lake Link Medical and Laboratory Limited. Now here we can't do discussion with them. In case now they enjoy this program, where we call Link Up with the CEO. If now one day part of the Link Up with the CEO, make we come to our company to come do the same thing for us. If you reach us on 081 000 89574. Visit us or link up with us on our social media platforms. Instagram na Shola Image One, YouTube na Shola Image One, and Facebook na Shola Image Production. I thank you na say na listen to this our program. Until we meet in our next edition again. Bye bye.